So in today's video, I'm going to give you 7 reasons why I love building affiliate websites. Now I'm going to stay away from all the conventional ones like make easy money. I'm going to show you some real reasons why you should consider building an affiliate website to make money online. So let's get into this. Hi and welcome back to the channel again. So today's video, I'm going to talk about 7 real reasons why I love building affiliate websites. Now if you've followed my journey over the past few years, you'll realize that I have progressed away from affiliate websites singly on their own and actually more into affiliate marketing. But I will cover affiliate marketing in another video. In this video, I want to really concentrate on building affiliate websites. The majority of my audience here on YouTube are just starting out on their journey in making money online, and they've probably built their first affiliate website, usually an Amazon associate website where they're trying to write amazing content which has affiliate links through to Amazon, so that when somebody clicks on that link and purchases a product from their recommendation, they will make a commission. But there are various reasons why you should start building affiliate websites, and it's not just solely for those sales. So let's have a look at my 7 reasons why I think you definitely should consider affiliate websites as a source of income, or possibly even a method from working from home. So let's have a look at these. So at number 1, rinse and repeat. So when you build your first website, it is a slow process. Typically, you don't see much data or accurate data for the first 12 months. But after that 12 months, you can really start to analyze your Google Analytics and your Google Search Console, and you can see some trends and some patterns. Now, this is what Google is picking up from all your keyword research or your authority within a particular topic. And your website starts to gain some authority in a particular sector. So then you should really analyze what Google likes. Now, often this is not always what you're expecting. You may be covering a particular topic. For instance, I have a pet website and I cover all animals that live in hutches or cages. And I thought all of those topics and all those different pets would rank equally. So for instance, if I write about guinea pigs on my website and I write about rabbits, I would have thought that they would be a similar sort of authority and gain similar amounts of traffic. But actually one pet, the rabbits, by far exceeds all the other pets I can talk about, whether it be birds in cages or guinea pigs in hutches. It doesn't matter. The rabbits actually seem to take over priority. So what you need to do is you need to rinse and repeat. Obviously, Google sees my website as a little bit more of authority within the rabbit sector than it does, let's say, birds. So I need to jump on that factor and start rinsing and repeating. So writing content around rabbits, seeing what's working. Is it rabbit facts and health issues that's working and ranking well? Or is it pet foods, or is it cages, is it equipment? So look what's working and then you can rinse and repeat it. And number 2, building an asset. Now, when I first started building my first website, I was 100% focused on building that monthly income, getting those Amazon sales coming in and watching that growth on Amazon just build up slowly over time to eventually, hopefully, make a good amount of money each month from those Amazon's commissions. But what I really didn't realize was the actual true value is the business asset that you're building. Now, I really wish most people would stop thinking about affiliate websites as more of a monthly commission-based business and more as a general business brand, because there are usually times where people will exit the business. So there will be a time where you either get bored of the website or you just need a lump sum of cash. And these businesses are fantastic for doing that. So on average, it takes you a couple of years to build a business where I believe it will probably be at a sellable rate where you will get a life-changing sum of money. Now, that can be different for everybody, obviously, and the success of the website is going to be different from everybody. But start thinking of your business as an asset that you are growing and not so much the monthly revenue, When you do that, you will really build a brand that is sellable and will be a real valuable asset when you come to exit the website. And number 3, success comes at any time. Now, I'm not a big gambler, but you have to be in the game to win it. Now, what I mean by that is your website can take off at any time, and you have to have a website, you have to be battling, you have to be in that game to have a chance of being successful. And that can come at any time. I've had blog posts that have gone viral. I had one that got around, I think it was about 20,000 views within 48-hour period. And those little wins can be not only financially rewarding, but emotionally rewarding. It's really good to see. It really backs up that what you're doing can work, and it could come out of the blue. Now, if you've already got a website, you're probably like me and you get up every morning and you're desperate to find out how much your website has made or how much traffic it's got. And it's lovely to see those days where you're expecting, let's say, 100 visitors to your website, and you check your analytics and 300 people went on your website. Those little wins are really nice to get, and like I say, they can come from anywhere, and sometimes it's the strangest places where these wins come from. Sometimes Google can do an algorithm update and your website goes from being quite a low authority at the bottom of page 1 suddenly up near the top. Now, it can also have its downsides. It can go in reverse. But if you're in the game, if you have a website, you are building a business and an asset, you have a chance of success. Without even starting a website, how are you ever gonna be successful? You're not, because you're not in the game. And number 4, get out of the house. Now, one of the biggest attractions for me for building an income online when I quit my corporate job was working from home. Sat here every day working. But actually, I've found that that's not the most beneficial way of doing this business. Actually getting out of the house and working from various locations, it really inspires me. I get a breath of fresh air. I get away from the stale environment of being in one room or one office every day. It does get boring. It does get lonely. And despite the attractions of getting away from your 9-to-5 job and thinking, okay, well, I'll wake up every day and I'll just sit at my desk and I'll write and I'll have some music on in the background. That's great. It does work, but it only works for a certain length of time before you really get kind of housebound and you do need to get out. So I've started to work from various locations. I've worked from coffee shops. I'm starting to work from shared offices. I'm starting to even blog and write articles in the park on my laptop. Go wherever you need to go. Go to your happy place. Could be the beach. We've all seen those images of people saying, make passive income on the beach while sipping cocktails. To a degree, that is actually true, as long as you can get a Wi-Fi signal. But, I've just started simply taking my phone, connecting it to my laptop, and going to places where it's a little bit more lively. There's less distractions, believe it or not. So here I have, the TV. I can sit in the garden with a cold beer. My friends come knocking at the door and we go to the pub. There's so many different distractions. Whereas if you're working maybe in a communal space where everybody is business focused and there's a real nice buzz and atmosphere about it, you can actually be more productive doing that. Now, with this business, it is possible to do that. You can pick your laptop up and you can go work from anywhere. So get out of the house. And number 5, competitive. Now, throughout my entire life, I have been really competitive, particularly in business. I'm not so competitive at sport, which is quite strange. I am quite laid back about whether I win or not at sport, but I am very competitive at business. And all the jobs I've ever had, I've managed to kind of climb that corporate ladder because I think it's the competitiveness inside me that people see and it's pushed their businesses forward. Now, this business is very competitive. Now, what a lot of people won't tell you is they will sit back and they say, no, I just do my own thing. I build my own website. I don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Well, that's a lie, because they will be looking at the competition every day. They'll be looking at the number 1 on 2, 3 ranking places. They will be checking keywords. It is very competitive, but nobody likes to admit it. Nobody wants to say, I checked out the competition and I saw they were going after some great keywords, so I kind of stole their ideas and I've gone off and I've written my own thing. People don't like to admit that because it seems like you're doing something very shady. However, if you owned a high street store and you were selling shoes and a shoe shop just down the road suddenly did a sale and you was losing all your traffic, you would fight back by doing probably a sale yourself, right? It's no different in this business. It is very competitive, but it's not talked about. Now, some people thrive on that. I love to see, has my website beaten the competition? Have I jumped above them in the rankings? I like that. Now, some people don't like being competitive, and equally that is fine. You can just sit quietly, do your own thing, and see what happens. Or if you thrive on competitiveness, then this is a great business to be in. And number 6, passive income. Now, this is a word that seems to have been tarnished, and as soon as you mention the word passive income, I usually get 100 comments saying there's no such thing. Now, I'm going to fight the case for passive income because I do believe it's just gained a bad reputation from, fake gurus and certain people on YouTube who have branded passive income is available overnight. You can, like I say, sit on the beach and on day one make $1,000 per day, every day, with just one click of a button. Now, we know it's going to take a long time to build up this passive income. It's taken me 4 years to build up the income I've got, but I now, on average, make around $12,000 to $13,000 each month. And how much of that is passive? Quite a bit, actually, because, for instance, I'm going on holiday in a week's time and I'm going away for on and off for about 3 weeks. And will I need to do any work in those 3 weeks to make sure my income doesn't drop? No, I won't. I won't need to do anything at all. I don't need to touch my phone or my laptop. And I guarantee that next month I will pretty much have earned a similar amount of money. Now, like I say, this hasn't happened overnight, and I'm not saying it is a get-rich-quick scheme or it is at all easy, because it isn't. But it is possible. There is a percentage of my income now that will come in passively. Much of it is recurring, and it will come in for a very long time. So I truly believe that if I quit today, I think I would have a pretty strong income coming in, maybe for the next 3, 4, maybe even 5 years. Now, that could come from the revenue from my YouTube channel, or my affiliate links, my websites. It could come in from various sources, but there is a large proportion of my income that is genuinely passive. So I am one that will fight the cause for passive income is real. I won't give you any false expectations on it, but there is a certain percentage of income that you can obtain that is pretty passive. And finally, number 7, scalable. Now, when I first started my website, my first ever one, which was all around Monty Python, I wanted to earn $10 a week. And I wanted to earn that $10 because I thought if I could do this part-time as a bit of a hobby, then I could put that $10 away, and every year we could use that money for a holiday. It would give us a nice family holiday without putting any strains on our budget, on our monthly budget. So that was my intention. As soon as I hit $10, I realised, okay, maybe I can turn this into $50 a month. And I stepped up my process and I slowly built it up. And believe it or not, very quickly I was at $50 per month. So the business is scalable. Now, you can take that to an extreme. You can start to build teams and put processes in place so you can scale it even quicker. Now, that is not usually achievable until you have some income coming in. So most people like me started off with 0 and you slowly build it up. I think it took me till about a year before I was earning kind of my first $100 a month. And then once I hit kind of $1,000 a month, I realized, okay, I can set some of that money aside and I can put maybe $500 in to more content. So I started outsourcing my content. And then I quickly realized how scalable this business is. Now, if you're happy with one website and you just want to slowly grow it and it's a nice little bit of pocket money, then that's fantastic. If you want to do it as a business and really scale the business, you can do that. You can put a team in place, you can put processes in place, you can put automation in place. So it is a scalable business. Just depends how far you want to take it, but there are kind of no limits to it. Now, to give you an example, the Huffington Post, which is one of the biggest blog websites in the world, earns around $2.5 million in ad revenue per month. Now, they started by pressing publish on one article, and then I'm sure that they built it up. They built their writer team up, they built their editor team up, and it slowly built up. And now they're at a point where they're making $2.5 million just from blog posts. So this is nothing different to what your websites are like and what my websites are like. Might be in a different niche, but it's the same theories and principles. So it is scalable. So there you go, that's my 7 real reasons why I love affiliate websites and why it will always be part of my affiliate marketing portfolio. I will always have websites. I will always be building them out. Yes, I may sell one, but I'll probably build another one, and I will keep doing that. I do like the exits. I do love that big lump sum of cash when you sell one. So don't be surprised if I quite often sell websites, because I really do like to see that lump sum of cash hit my bank. Those monthly incomes that come in are great, but there's no better feeling than $20,000 or $30,000 hitting your website all in one lump sum. Now, the tax man is going to take a big chunk of that, but it is still a nice feeling. So thanks for joining me on this video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. So comment below, what do you like about building a niche website or an affiliate website? What's the best parts for you? And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and click that little bell icon, and then you'll be notified whenever I bring a video out. But for now, thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video.